Peace up, peace up. This is your girl Keisha Ra, the goddess, back with higher self-development day number 2. That's right, day number 2, higher self-development coaching. That's right, y'all. Make sure that you stay tuned in to follow me on other platforms such as YouTube. Follow me at Leveling Up Movement on YouTube, and right here on TikTok, which is SovereigntyENT. But anyway, I ain't gonna make this too much of a long class today. It's gonna be about around 9-10 minutes. But that's because I want to keep things very brief and very simple, y'all. That's right. For these higher self-development classes, the goal is to, get straight to the point so you can get in, get out, execute, and start practicing these techniques so you can become the best version of yourself. Y'all know that this is what higher self-development coaching is all about. Just me helping y'all see the bigger picture of what your destiny could possibly look like if you apply the work and you level yourself up on a day-to-day basis. Alright, y'all, so today I'm going to be talking about self-concept. That's right, I'm here to talk about your self-concept and how having a high self-concept must be a part of, just your daily life. You have to have a certain type of concept about yourself to be able to become the best version of yourself. You can't be operating with the low self-concept, but you are expecting, your life to look and feel a certain kind of way. You can't expect greatness to show up in your life if you are operating at a very low self-concept. Now, when I talk about, having a great self-concept about yourself, basically what I'm talking about is knowing that you have value. You are valuable. You are beyond valuable. You are the operant power of your reality, meaning you are the main character of your reality. And that's just what it is for us star players out here. A lot of people like to call us chosen ones, but you already know that we are beyond calling ourselves chosen ones, even though, I still say it from time to time. I'm pretty sure you still say it. But at the end of the day, it's about just knowing that we the real star seeds out here. We the main characters of this reality. And what is happening is life is giving us the reflections of, depending on how we are operating with our self-concept. So think about it. You the main character out here. You the Michael Jordan of your team, meaning, matter of fact, not even of your team. You just the star player. You like Michael Jordan in the game. And everybody else is, I don't even want to call them your co-stars. I'm going to say they're your extras. That's just what it is. These NPCs out here, they're just the extras in your movie script. And all life is doing, as far as when it comes to these NPCs showing up in your life, they are showing you reflections of how you've been operating. When you see yourself as you are successful, or as you can have anything that you want, when you look at yourself in those type of energies, that means that you have a high self-concept about yourself. When you know that it's all about you, when you know that you can have any material things in this matrix, when you know that you can become whoever you want to be in this matrix, when you know that you deserve greatness, when you know that you're supposed to be abundant, when you know that, like I said, you being the operant power, this is showing yourself that you have a high self-concept about yourself. But let's just say if, you have a negative concept, a low concept about yourself, meaning you're surrounding yourself with toxic people, you entertaining low vibrational things on a day-to-day basis, You allowing yourself to be distracted with reality and negative things when they show up in your life. You know, you got to understand that means that you are operating with a low self-concept. So when you have a low self-concept, you got to know that the universe, aka your higher self, can't give you the things that you truly deserve. Because at the end of the day, you are like a magic wand. Whatever God says has to go. So it's like you are God in the flesh. So if you are entertaining low vibrational things to the universe, you know, the universe is just like a mirror. So if God is entertaining low vibrational things, if God, when I say God, I'm talking about you, if you are allowing yourself to be around toxic things and you are saying things like you're broke or you don't deserve this or your life is jacked up, to the universe, it's looking like that's what you want in your life. So by default, the universe is giving you these low vibrational things because every day you are co-signing those feelings. You are co-signing those thoughts. So you got to know that you have to get back in the driver's seat and take back control of your life. Take back control of your mind and how you react to life as it's showing up. Because it's like, you know, for a while we didn't know about these universal laws. We didn't know about the law of attraction or the law of assumption or the law of cause and effect. We was just operating off of, you know, what we've been programmed to believe. You know, we've been programmed to believe so-called reality, not knowing the whole time that life is a big game. You know, not knowing that is a such thing as, you know, these lower dimensional entities that's deliberately trying to bring your vibration down every day by making you focus in on negative things and just low vibrational things overall. So now you being back in control, now you got to purposely develop a higher self-awareness. And the way that you do that is through repetition and taking back control of your mind, like I just said. So every day you got to practice having a high self-concept. This is why saying things like your affirmations is important. This is why only being around high vibrational people is important, and also protecting your gateways, meaning your ears and your eyes, by not allowing yourself to be in the same environments where, you know, you're just getting and receiving low vibrational things, because that's affecting your magnetic field. That's affecting your subconscious mind. So if you truly, truly cared about yourself and your well-being, you will understand that developing a high self-concept for yourself is necessary, especially when it comes to us ascending to the next level in life. You know, you got to take responsibility by knowing that, you know, like attracts like. And you also got to take responsibility knowing that is a behind the scene low vibrational entity. If you want to call it the devil, whatever you want to call it, is trying to distract you and bring you down. So you got to purposely feel good on purpose every day. You got to raise your energy every day. You got to have a high self-concept about yourself every single day. So I just wanted to make this class short, simple, straight to the point. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Make sure that y'all follow me on all the other platforms. Like I said, YouTube, right here on TikTok and Instagram. It's Leveling Up Movement on all platforms. And also right here is Sovereignty ENT on TikTok. Let me go ahead and get out of here. Till the next time, this is Keisha Ra, the goddess. Keep your energy up and know that you are the operant power, meaning you are the main character of your movie. Everybody else is just extras, background people, and they are reflecting to you who you are being the most. So if you are operating at a low vibration, you got to know these extras in your life, they're going to keep coming with the low vibration. When you raise your standards and raise your energy, by default, all of these extras in your life, they have to show up and reflect that same powerful, positive energy to you. So keep yourself up, keep leveling up. Till the next time I'm out, y'all. Peace. Always remember, you got the remote control. Always change the channel. When your life ain't looking like you want it to look, remember you got the power to change the channel. Just like a remote. You don't have to entertain negativity. You got the power at the end of the day. Change the remote, y'all. I mean, change the channel.